Real Madrid have never been afraid to splash the cash, and in the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo and Karim Benzema, they have signed some of the greatest players in history. However, there are many more who cost Madrid mega money, but never even came close to living up to the hype. In this video, we take a look at some of the worst signings Los Blancos have ever made. Share your thoughts down in the comments below. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Number 10. Elvir Baljic. John Toshak had been impressed by the Bosnian during his time working in Turkey and persuaded Madrid to pay a shockingly large fee for the forward. Baljic's hopes of making an impact in Spain were hardly helped by a knee injury shortly after his arrival. But even when fit, he did not look like he belonged at the highest level, and he was loaned back to Fenerbahce after just one season and one goal in La Liga. Number 9. Nicolas Anelka. Madrid took a massive gamble when they signed a talented but temperamental French striker who had already earned himself the nickname Le Sulk in the English press. It did not pay off. Anelka lasted just one season in Spain, but it was an eventful campaign. His first goal came in the Clásico, while he netted twice in the Champions League semi-finals against Bayern Munich. However, there were just 7 goals altogether, not least due to the fact that the forward was suspended for 45 days at one point for refusing to train, with Anelka accusing his Spanish employers of treating him like a dog. Number 8. Royston Drenthe. Whether a character like Drenthe ever had the discipline to succeed at the highest level is open to debate. What we do know is that his hopes of making it at Real Madrid effectively ended the moment he was mercilessly booed by the Bernabeu crowd during a game against Deportivo La Coruña. It left him suffering from anxiety, then manager Juan de Ramos revealed. As his coach, I will do all I can to help him because he has a lot of potential. It was never realized, with the former teen star eventually departing for Hercules, where he made further headlines for going on strike. The Dutch winger retired at the age of 29 to focus on his rap career. Number 7. Danilo. Danilo has openly admitted that it is difficult to deal with the amount of scrutiny players are subjected to by the media in Madrid. An error, no matter how small, goes viral, he lamented. A mistake becomes very great, even if it is small. But of course, when you do something good, it is also very great. Surprisingly, Danilo is still playing at the very top level. Madrid offloaded him to Manchester City in 2017 before he joined Juventus 2 years later, where he still plays. Number 6. Jonathan Woodgate. The worst debut in history? It's hard to look past Woodgate's first game for Madrid, even though it was extremely tough to watch. The centre-half had joined in 2004, but spent a year out injured with a thigh problem that doctors had failed to detect. I thought, right, you're back. Show them what you can do. He later recalled of his appearance against Athletic Bilbao. He scored an own goal and was sent off. A forgiving Santiago Bernabeu gave him a standing ovation, but nobody complained when Woodgate was sent back to England in 2006 after just 8 further league matches. Number 5. Antonion Cassano. The fee may have been small, but Cassano was still a colossal waste of money. His return was dismal, just 1 goal and 7 appearances. His attitude dreadful and his diet even worse. In Madrid, I had a friend who was a hotel waiter, the Italian later revealed. His job was to bring me 3 or 4 pastries after I had sex. He would bring the pastries up the stairs, I would escort the woman to him, and we make an exchange. He would take the girl, and I would take the pastries. Sex and then food. A perfect night. Number 4. Kaka. It's easy to understand why Real Madrid broke the transfer world record to sign Kaka. When he joined from Milan, he was 27 and at the peak of his powers, a Ballon d'Or winner. At the time, there was no better sight in football than the Brazilian trequartista with the ball at his feet. He didn't run, he glided. Unfortunately, he was grounded for the majority of his time in Spain. Injuries ruined what should have been a sensational partnership with Ronaldo, while the arrivals of Mourinho and Mesut Ozil also hindered his hopes of playing regular football. Number 3. James Rodriguez. Just like everyone else in the football world, Real Madrid president Florentino Perez fell in love with the fresh-faced, silky-skilled James Rodriguez during Colombia's run to the quarter-finals of the 2014 World Cup. Given that the attacking midfielder with a keen eye for spectacular goals had long dreamed of moving to the Santiago Bernabeu, a transfer was inevitable, so James became Perez's latest Galactico. At times, during his first season in Spain, he played like one, ending the 2014-2015 campaign with 17 goals in all competitions. However, while Zinedine Zidane's appointment as coach in 2016 proved a crucial turning point in Madrid's modern history, it effectively spelt the end of James's Blancos career. He rarely featured under the Frenchman, who at one point claimed that James had asked to be left out of a game against Athletic Club. In the end, after a couple of years on loan at Bayern Munich, and a dire final season in which he made just 8 appearances, the €80 million signing left for nothing. The perfect illustration of just how far his stock had fallen since winning the Golden Boot in Brazil. Number 2. Eden Hazard. A transfer 10 years in the making, Eden Hazard's move to Real Madrid appeared doomed from the moment the winger turned up overweight for pre-season training. In fairness to Hazard, he was desperately unfortunate with injuries, having had an almost clean bill of health for the duration of his time at Chelsea. However, even when he has managed to get a run of games together in Spain, he has looked a very cheap imitation of the player who had illuminated the Premier League for 7 years. Number 1. Luka Jovic. In 2018-2019, Jovic looked like the next big striking star of Europe. He scored 10 goals in 14 Europa League games for Frankfurt and also impressed in the Bundesliga. This persuaded Madrid to pay an extortionate amount for a player who had been on loan at Frankfurt from Benfica, resulting in a complex double transfer for Jovic, as he made a permanent switch to Germany before signing for Madrid the very next day. Jovic certainly hasn't proved the trouble, with the Serbian now having joined Fiorentina after just 3 goals in 51 games for Los Blancos. In this video, we took a look at the worst signings of Real Madrid history. Which signing is the worst one? Share your thoughts down in the comments below. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel.